flavor. I'm just saying whatever is going
No, I
on.
heard you sound like what? Huh? What was up?
No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. The mouse is in my eye.
Yeah,
Core,
look
are
what I
the
meant.
voices with us?
Yes.
Understood. The voices are with us, everybody. Be on your best behavior.
You better be in your best behavior in the first place.
Wow.
Wait, when you say what you're in, oh, you mean the under the eyes? Or is there something else? Yeah, under the eyes.
Don't forget to set it to night mode.
Aw. The face is just like the face
Give me a
is
second.
sad now.
It's fine, and it's not now. Now it would be like what is it?
Lex, I have good news for you. I have confirmed the details of Minnie Lashley's medical condition at the current moment with Peekbo.
The fuck?
And got
Right now,
more
okay.
details.
Okay. That is good. How much of... I will say, how much of that is information that Red should have given it and you already know what I was told by Pete, so...
I've heard
I'd say that's all fine
Core,
for now.
you can
for
hide that.
20 gold.
I know.
Okay, depends on who gave you the
ball.
ball. Who gave you the ball?
It was Hugo.
Okay, yeah, it's cool. Yes. Peek is the homunculus thing.
Yes.
For,
So yeah,
you know,
Red
how
is...
it was.
Yeah. I know.
Ram is
you work with
confused.
Uncle Arian.
Uh-huh.
I need to go get some water before we start.
Oh, hey, yes.
Okay, yeah. Hang on, let me
So,
actually...
how did this
everyone
couple
wants
end up
to
with
be my
friends? Like, I'm
friend.
curious how we
Okay.
justify...
You're popular, Mush.
Tawny
Congratulations.
said, I'm going to go do my job, and then
Yeah.
basically Kiki invited on.
Yeah, what's a fucking...
Right.
Yeah. Now, why are you...
Jim just walked over to Cram's house.
I can only explain for myself.
Like, you were not popping up in my friends list earlier. I'm just like...
Sharon walked to
I
Cram's
even
house.
look... I don't know what's going on.
Should be under Sir Greenish.
Did you look under the S's?
Oh, yeah, no,
Just Tawny is.
Yeah, no, I did. It was like they weren't popping up. Okay, like hang on. Like if I select them now, check their profile, and check my friends, check the S's. Yeah, see now they're popping up as I'm flying.
My dad talked about you.
Oh god.
It's just going to be It's just going to be C's red. Okay, back up, bitch.
Dad, they're fighting
yeah.
again.
That's gonna be...
I will warn you all. If you do combat, we are in violation of the rules. No
Yes, we
combat.
can't do actual combat.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It,
We can
But I
understand.
can't
Just
swear
roleplay it
to
as
Yes,
roleplay
you
it as
can
Krim
throw a
is
sword,
unstable and
but-
angry and will shoot you if you try to fight somebody.
Yes.
If you want
You
need a
can
way
draw
to
your sword,
roleplay.
but don't go further, I guess.
Does Krim have a way to kick people
We
out?
can draw weapons, but we are not allowed
yes,
to use
shotgun.
weapons.
Yes, it's
Blunderbuss.
very simple. This is... Currently, my son is
I'm not
over
even
by
a-
the
I'm not even a
campfire.
model
If
board,
you
okay,
guys
so
cause
obviously I'm not
anything,
in the model
I'm going
board,
to
but
kick you
fucking
out with a
just
stern
Rem-
word, with a
Rem is
stern
armed.
word and a very loaded gun.
Where's the night mode on this?
Over here.
In the house. In the house.
In the house.
Are you gonna soul save her mini lads?
Maybe.
God, no.
Yippee!
I can't. I can't do it. I can't. It's soft RP. I can't kill mini last. Fuck!
It's okay. You can just hold on to her until the morning, and then as soon as session starts, just shank.
Decapitation.
It's
As
crazy.
soon as it's like in Blackout when like you're sitting around staring at each other in like a locked room waiting for the lights to go out.
We should play Blackout after this.
I'm not gonna lie. Rem is not gonna be happy with this situation.
In character Blackout.
Oh,
yeah,
in
character
So everyone's
Blackout.
here, right? So
I think
everyone's
everyone's
here,
here,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Okay,
So
what
how
order are we coming in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that probably.
I'm going inside,
so-
and then it's up to you guys.
The canonical reason why Rem's here is that they were wanting to do a check-in, ultimately.
So much, you know, like you could have chosen every other clothing.
So I'm gonna be with
Yeah.
Lenny and Leslie,
What?
and
What's up?
Kiki would be like, "I want you all on your best behavior," because Kiki
Remus
would
is
know what
coming here
Krim
for a
said to
check.
Leslie.
Mhm.
To
The
be fair,
hat
that's
is
kind
That's-
of
on. It's on the
too.
back.
If anyone
Yeah,
causes trouble in my house, they probably stepped in
She's
the most
not
dangerous
aware
place in the
anyone
coin.
is coming.
Yeah,
Like,
because
she
Tawny-
expects Kiki. Yeah, no, she
yeah,
expects
Tawny
Kiki,
expects
maybe,
Kiki to be
but.
here, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I want
Go
Tawny
to
to,
the mini
I want
Nexus
Tawny to
by Prim's
basically
house.
say,
I would say
okay, so the way I, the
Why
way
you
I
have
want
so
to go,
fucking
I want to come
quiet?
in last.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that works.
Yeah, so I want to come
Red
in
will
last.
probably come in a bit.
Actually,
Okay,
Ren will
so
probably
Red will
come
come in
in, like.
before.
I'll probably come in first.
Yeah,
The whole start toggle, goddammit.
Rem is probably just coming in after, like, Seti, so.
yeah.
Which
Don't
wouldn't take too long.
just don't look at me in the
Okay.
corner.
Your
'cause I
your
don't have
horns
an
are
invisible
visible.
toggle. Also, your horns are visible.
Is that on
I know,
purpose?
I know, it's a problem. No,
Okay.
it's a bug.
Uh,
I haven't had time to fix it because of fucking
Yeah, no, the pictures wouldn't take too
flying
Yeah,
characters before
Alright.
my level changes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright. Okay. Time to go in.
Nothing.
Tani will be here later to do a check-in on Lajuli.
Okay. Audio from sounds a little bit tired.
It's okay.
Research. Crown.
I figured I should tell you something. I was looking again at those runes, and I'm pretty certain those additions, they must have... They represent something that I'm surprised that I knew the meaning of.
What do they mean?
Fear, for that one. I don't imagine that that's something that Desmond put there.
Okay.
It's not in his style anyways.
The way you made it sound is like there's more than one. Are you aware of anything else?
No, the other one is for the other one.
And? What is it?
Hate. I think you can surmise that these are additions because of events that have happened.
And any idea how to treat them?
That's something we could talk about later.
Understood.
Hey,
But going by this new hypothesis, I'm pretty sure they were the same at the start.
Shit.
talking about the rooms?
Yeah.
Just here for a check-in. For the most part.
Very well.
Were you
Come on
able
in.
to find the
He's
cat?
asleep right now.
Were you able to find the cat?
Somewhat.
Been trying to find the emeralds since they took them, but
Ripley seems to know, though.
Alright, let's do this right now then.
I think I heard something about the Nexus portal.
After we go. Is everything alright, Gren?
We have a visitor.
Hey, little one. He must be exhausted. Oh, my So fast. Nudge. Gentle nudge. It's just me. It's just me.
No, you heard screams and she just has a nightmare. I'll get some tea, bro.
I probably surprised her. Sorry.
Ram hasn't had enough time to actually test other spells yet. Prefer not to do live testing again.
I'm not here to do anything. We're just checking in on you.
Just doing check-in. Billy. Just us.
Plus one more.
Indeed.
Better be on your best behavior then.
Red,
I
are you okay?
I'm here to help. Yeah, I'm
Hi.
doing better actually. Hey.
Okay, hi.
Hey. You probably didn't have time to write back yet. Sorry about that. But
I was working on it and I fell asleep.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
You
I read.
what I want to try and figure out, right?
I've been doing my best to record my symptoms at least and everything else. Thank you.
Kind of had a theory as to why your memory might be off, but it's just a theory. We should get to that when we get to that. We need to know how this body was made first.
Oh, goodness. I mean, so far as I recall, I was in the room talking to Desmond, and they showed me a stone. The stone looked familiar, right? Like I could recognize it, even though I didn't know what any of the words mean, right? It's like
It's like it was made.
It's kind of like saying your own name written down in another language.
Drinking tea feels
Looks like
weird.
we have some more guests.
More? Did you bring anyone?
No, I haven't told anyone about this place. I've been keeping my damn mouth shut.
Maybe it's Stern.
It's
Stern?
It's Stern.
Stern!
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Come on, it's cold outside.
Sure. Okay.
I'm sure Kermron has warned everybody of the being on their best behavior.
What are you talking about? You guys are all my friends. You've been so good
Of
to me.
course. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I think they'll do. I think they'll be good, Kiki. I trust these people a lot.
so, Laz,
Right.
after that rune did you touch that and then did you just wake up in this body? So we don't have any idea how the homunculus was made. Okay.
Well, if you ask somebody who was in the room at the time, they could probably help you.
Satch.
Okay, and anyone other than Satch? I mean, Desmond, but obviously he's not gonna help.
I don't recall.
The bigger
Actually,
Lashley?
Lee is even less likely. Yeah, and Lee was also in the room, so Lee's even less likely to help me.
Lee was?
They said they knew about the clone. They said that they were there when it was made.
What?
I remember
That's
that.
not right. I don't remember Lee being there, unless they came while I was being made into this body and left before I woke up.
Maybe.
I wouldn't
just-
know if
when-
somebody came in during
when we
that
tried
period.
Did I hear
When we
someone
tried to
else?
confront the other Lashley.
Fucking hell.
When we tried to confront the other time.
Is that Tawny?
It is. I'm here to do
Emmy.
a physical and to
Ah.
state the state of your body.
It's good to see
Ready to
you.
tell who you are with
Ah.
Good
that
timing then.
Oh my god, all my friends are here.
I'm here.
Red's my friend. It's
because
okay.
I'm
They're
try-
safe.
I'm here because I'm trying to figure out why her body's deteriorating as quickly as it is. I have a few theories on why.
I
My
also
work could
have
go a
a
lot
few
faster.
theories,
Mm-hmm.
but first I have to confirm something. I need that table. Get your ass off of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Sharon.
It's for glasses, not acid. Sorry
It's,
about that.
I guess it's kind of a small room. I'm sorry, you guys.
I can offer to shrink everyone down.
No can occupy this corner.
Is that safe?
Yes, it should be very
Especially
safe.
since there's a separate person
I-
here as well.
I'll be
okay.
right back.
I know you
Go
say
check on
that
my
as an
son.
elemental, but for people
Okay,
like
hold
me
on,
who are
let's
made of
see.
flesh, there's a lot of problems that come from being shrunk down to this level.
It's only
A lot of it has-
temporary.
Tawny begins to just start taking everything that was a tattoo off of her body.
But only if they agree to it.
Potion bottle, potion bottle, potion bottle.
It's dangerous. Believe me, I know.
Hot air surgery kit, pulls it out.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Right.
I mean, I didn't want to wake you.
Do not
Yeah,
worry.
you
If you
both
think it
know,
isn't
and
safe,
so
then
you
I won't do
Oh.
it.
Red, sorry. I know you guys are all really eager to get to business, but I just wanted to say thank you for the quills.
Yeah,
So
Here's
nice.
the thing, no one
nice.
told me that you were this small, and hey, decay magic is just making things smaller, so yeah. Like I said, if you need anything else shrunk down to appropriate size, let me know. Because once the magic leaves it, it's inert, so
I might.
it's safe.
Actually,
It might actually. I can write down some stuff that might be useful, especially because I'm trying to treat myself to the best I can.
Magnifying
actually,
glass.
Zoe,
Big fucking potion.
Yes,
It's bigger than
Ren.
Natalie.
do you know if this form takes growth magic easily?
I
I
don't know. What I do know.
I don't think I'd
is that-
recommend it at the moment.
So a lot of the difficulty that I'm having comes from being small, right? However, Desmond did mention after I woke up in this body that they took some creative liberties with the biology. I'm not sure exactly what that means yet. It's nothing I've really been able to discern with.
If I were to
Everything
cast
available
Marge on
here.
you, do you think it could cause problems?
I really wouldn't recommend that.
Let's
Then
not
not.
cast any spells
Not
until I
going to.
Someone looked at their
Okay.
antennas with like
allow me to
you know,
start at
Please
least
don't fight, you
start
guys.
my examination.
Please
No,
don't
'cause
fight.
Someone stole my fucking phone.
I
And
don't
have
mean
nailed
someone
cast
Leslie,
on
please come here.
that. Well, no, I don't
Okay.
have. I don't have.
She pulls out a pair of glasses
I'm
that
just
look a
busy.
lot more ornate and fancy.
I'm just expects to
Than
say what
her
they
regular
say
ones
and have it
against
to
the
be
bar.
done at this point.
Soul sight.
How did she?
Soul sight? Which DM
Soul
approved
sight.
that?
Huh?
Lesser.
Which DM approved soul sight?
If barely I have lesser. Soul sight
Oh.
is like something
Outside is a
Califax can
different
do.
spell.
Magic sight.
That's
Apologies.
Magic sight. Understood.
okay.
Oh, okay.
You will see. Water.
Didn't know that needed DM approval.
Draconic.
Water.
Little lizard thing.
She is glowing with water magic. Quite a lot. More than you would have seen the original Adlajali ever glowed with. The original body.
Haven't
anyway.
seen original Lasley with magic sight because the glasses are
Damn.
what's giving.
You don't know that then.
Yeah.
What are those glasses for, Tawny?
Magic sight. And she puts on the regular glasses.
That's what I meant.
You see anything odd?
I look absolutely overflowing with water
Just kinda have a
magic.
dragon.
Otherwise, lock it.
Yeah. I looked at her
I'm a
earlier.
bit worried.
That's a lot more than
A lot of people
that's a lot
here.
more than the other body has.
Eh,
Tap.
no worries.
Uh,
No
what?
harm coming from us,
What are you-
as far as I'm as aware.
Examination is going to be difficult.
Would you like me to shrink you
Making
down,
sure
Tawny?
A small one there is okay.
That might help.
Be careful.
Guess should at least greet properly. Hello.
Be careful.
Let them probably have their
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand on this
checks first.
Oh my gosh, this the particle doesn't shrink.
We can make that for you.
Okay.
What? What do you mean?
No, I don't know what you said. You didn't. I didn't say anything.
Good to see.
All right.
Fucking magic is always so odd.
Oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
It'll either be for 30 minutes or until you come back to me.
Understood.
Production.
Alright, let's get a good look at you. No exploratory surgery for me.
Really?
Production can be growing.
Yeah.
You'd be the first.
We've
All right.
discussed this, well, your sister and I
We-
discussed exploratory surgery
I don't know, something with
on a couple of occasions.
Sister.
Indeed.
Hmm. I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
That, I don't see this the way the rest of you do.
All right. All right. Manual palpation. I'm gonna give you like the rundown.
Being reasonably
Her
discussed out here.
muscles are all fucked up. The tendons are disconnected. The proportions are off. The eyes, they seem to be almost bulging a little bit with a closer look, right?
Okay.
So far with the things you've looked at.
Yeah. It's just
Her breathing, when you get that close to her face, is very, like, harried.
Around outside by way.
Although, not as bad as you would expect, given your medical knowledge.
yeah, full check over.
What else are you checking for?
Just,
Muscles are wrong everywhere in the body.
Okay.
If you're doing manual palpation on the stomach, those organs are definitely not the correct size for her. They are all bloated and misconfigured.
okay, that's... Oh boy.
See right, at least.
Okay,
He was outside.
so that theory is off the table.
Nah.
Well, treatment plan is off the table.
Waiting for them to be done, so why should they can have it done? I won't be
It's a mess. I've been trying to figure out
with me during class.
where
There's nothing
things
one
are,
doc-
but
There's nothing one doctor can do. You need magical assistance.
What's the
sounds
prognosis?
terrifying.
Go ahead. To put it lightly, your muscles are all in the wrong places. Your organs are all in the wrong places.
Sleep apnea and digestion.
Fly.
Big things I've been struggling with. Breathing is very frustrating, although that elixir you made earlier, Red, helped a lot with that. And I was having difficulty moving around, but I feel more limber ever since you made that.
Okay.
The thing
It's
with
the effect is
homunculi is that
continued.
their homunculi are purposely designed faulty, or at the very least, when they grow,
It was a
they
rush
always grow
job.
wrong.
Well,
I don't know what the
Fresh.
first thing about homunculi is.
The
The thing.
thing-
Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I have detail.
I-
The first
From
thing
what I-
we need to figure out. Sorry, Tony. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
From my alchemical knowledge, homunculi tend to be built with an internal flaw. Either a time limit or some glaring weakness. Like exceptionally combustible skin.
There's so many things that are wrong, I don't even know what that would begin to be.
You've been in Aether for longer than me.
Well,
Does being
it feels like
20 centimeters tall count as a fundamental flaw?
I mean, I saw
Your
plenty of
organs being
homunculi, but-
misplaced and mismatched? It does. It seems like this body wasn't built to last.
Yeah. I should have been dead
So-
3 days ago. I don't know how I'm not.
I don't know how. I
Tenacity.
brought a regeneration potion with.
Tony,
How
please
Hold that
be very careful giving her potions, given the fact that her biology is all askew.
Strange,
We don't
exactly.
know how. Yes,
I don't
that's.
nothing is even missing. I don't need anything regenerated. My body's all still here. Just wrong.
I brought the I brewed the regeneration potion in the thought that your body was just decaying. I didn't think it was this bad. But I'm still happy that I brewed a regeneration potion.
It is a
Your
handy
Nemesis.
thing to have. Oh, how'd you make it?
Nemesis gave
Nemesis
me both
gave,
the ingredients and the recipe on my first day here.
Oh. That's nice of him.
I've been holding them. I've been holding on to them for some reason, for some time.
I wonder
Would
if
you-
the soulcraft is what's even keeping her alive right now.
It's a distinct possibility, but I am unfamiliar with Soulcraft, and all of my questions to my lady, who is very familiar with Soulcraft, fell upon deaf ears. She refused to answer
Probably
any
because-
question, offer any aid whatsoever, other than giving
Your
me
lady is
classes.
familiar with Soulcraft?
From my realm.
Oh.
There are a
It could
few
be completely
different
different.
types of Soulcraft. Yeah, the version
It's
of
not even-
Soulcraft that
If she
The
hasn't
name
told
doesn't
you she's a
even make
smart
any
lady.
sense. This doesn't have anything to do with the soul. This is way more complicated. I don't even.
The soul is
I can't even
extremely complicated.
The growth in which your body has developed, especially through size and rate, could be restaurant, but at the same time could also be by design. At the end of the day, our own understandings from our respective realms can't fully apply here. Aether has proven that one too many times.
I've been
is
doing
why
my
I'd
best
like
at
to take a look
least.
at her, because I have some information from this realm. Specifically, I have something from Hugo, who works with Desmond in one form or another. I bought a book for him on homunculi a while ago to help Rem with something else. The first thing we need to figure out is if this body has a core or not, which is effectively how a homunculus will regulate matter. It's nothing you can feel, actually. I'm going to have to... Okay. Magical
What's the
detection
first
should
step?
work. Well... Okay, this is going to feel a bit strange, but it's nothing... okay, well, actually, could you stand here, about in the middle? Let
Here?
me- okay, Tanya, stand back a bit.
Actually,
I just don't want anything else magical in the area while I do this. Okay,
ritual casting, it
Isn't gonna-
shouldn't prevent anything.
don't worry. Okay, this isn't gonna hurt.
Now is not
I'm
a
just going
good
to-
time to remember that I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, well, you're fine. Actually,
Then just focus on the table.
all I'm doing is trying to sense anything and everything, okay?
I could
So
literally
focus.
jump off of an airship into the sea of stars and be perfectly fine.
Okay, so, right.
Set it on a
hand to the
table,
floor, I
look
guess
down.
finger.
Fuck.
Okay.
I don't know the spell magic, unfortunately, but I can
Fine.
just...
So, guess
Fine,
what
I
Red is
need
going
to
to
be
do
small.
is Red is going to reach out, effectively feel
No, it's not afraid of
this
heights.
Lajley's mana conduits,
I don't
and
know how
is
to
going to
explain it.
try
I
and
don't like being
sense if
small.
they connect to a core or not.
I believe it's
Like-
miscophobia.
You will
Miscophobia.
observe. Excuse me.
Forget term.
Yeah, okay. You will observe that, like
Sarah
the
being small.
bigger version of her, excuse my hips while they have a conniption while I do this OC. She has most of her water mana is being circulated by her core being her heart. Just the same as before, her mana conduits are aligned with her blood vessels, although the capillaries don't actually seem to have developed any mana conduits. So they're overall a little bit less fractal on this one. You will also observe that the right arm is no different than the left as she's doing this.
Huh. Okay.
What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Oh, no. Yeah, it's just a little bit of tingling as I feel for your mana conduits, don't worry. And,
Mhm.
Is any form of identification needed?
I need a minute to... Okay, so... Good news and bad news. I didn't realize how overflowing you were with mana in this state. So, you don't have an artificial core the same way constructs of homunculi normally would. The only thing which is acting as that is your heart, which is going to make it harder to get you out of that form.
But that's what you found last time, right? Like that's the same, and and the same person.
You're
Sorry,
the same person, and
breathing
that's...
hard.
You're the same person, and that is... That's the thing, you shouldn't... Well, I mean, you're almost the same. Your arm's not fucked up thanks to Festa in this form. Both your arms are identical. You don't have the horrible stuff.
Huh. I guess I did notice that my burn scar wasn't there either.
Hmm. It's strange though, because see, I was theorizing that your problem was due to a lack of mana, because not constructs, fucking homunculi normally burn out because they can't regulate their mana properly and they don't have enough. And my theory was that the reason why you were losing some of your memories is because your soul was effectively being siphoned off into mana. But this isn't the case. You have a lot, but I don't know what to make of that.
I'm pretty sure the body is just completely wrong.
I
Yeah.
haven't forgotten anything in particular either, right? Like I would have expected to from how this all works. It's just difficult. Everything is more difficult. Breathing is more difficult. Walking is more difficult. Sleeping, eating, thinking.
Additionally, I'm pretty sure these operations aren't on the soul, but the spirit.
The spirit and the soul, yes.
There is one thing. Recently, I did start. There's a medication that I was on, which I didn't have access to for a period while I was in the Everwilds. It's a stimulant, right? I use it for my job. It's very common in my field, right? It's kind of like this white powder.
At least you have awareness compared to some.
What is
So I
it?
started using that again, and I've been feeling a lot better.
Wait,
I at least felt sharper.
They're having withdrawals from cocaine.
What?
Am I correct?
Well, I got some more, so it's fine now.
This complicates everything.
What are you talking about? I've been doing this for years.
You've been doing this for largely. You've been doing this for years. In your original body is the problem.
Yes.
Your original body, your biology was more capable of handling it.
I haven't been doing as much. Goodness gracious, you guys are talking like I'm taking opium or something vile like that. I'm not an idiot.
It's worse.
Cocaine is safe and effective. What are you talking about?
Effective at what?
I'm just trying to realize
It's a powerful stimulant and a nasal decongestion.
the medical field was an original home in comparison to here. This bodes ill.
It's one of the most common things I prescribe for people, especially when they're having sleep difficulty or other
You
things
know,
like
this
that
might be
impacting
hard.
their day-to-day.
This might be harder than fixing her body.
Yeah.
Potentially.
To fix both of this, I have to cure both of the sisters of addiction. Lovely. Cocaine is highly addictive.
Yeah, but like it works. At least I'm not an alcoholic. Besides, it's not like it's that hard to come by. It's just a regular medicine. I don't know why you guys are freaking out about this.
How much are you doing?
Just a bit.
That's
I
not
kind
an
of eyeball
answer.
it based on how I feel. At this scale, oof.
Even food.
Just a couple of microgravs every few hours.
At the same time,
Few hours?
necessary and need to be regulated properly.
Too much
And
food.
If this is the
If we
cause of our
counterculture-
issues.
Yes. Holy fuck, every conversation I've ever had with Leslie makes sense now. Every single one with both of them.
You've
Holy
seen me do it before.
I'm
Is this
aware.
a surprise?
Few hours.
Just shouldn't be partaking.
She's lucky I'm magically spent. I don't have actually. What time is it?
Nutritions are fine.
Close to
So
midnight.
long as not
Maybe
in
a little
excess.
past.
If it's close to midnight, I'm about to get my spells back.
And you're not going to use anything.
Do not.
Untoward.
Please don't cast any spells.
We're not casting any spells until we have confirmation
Just cleanse
and consent
poison.
that it's safe.
That's
Is everything okay in here?
Tani.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I understand.
They're just realizing
problem
that
is
some of
this.
my symptoms earlier were probably due to cocaine
With how
withdrawal.
health biology is,
I've got
I
under
don't want
control,
to...
by the way.
I
Actually, when I went to
understand
Aether,
entirely.
that's one of the things I was there for at the Healer's Guild, was getting some more.
Shit.
So we're good.
God damn it.
Let's focus back on the main reason we're here.
don't you drugs,
Yeah.
What's
kids.
Yeah, there are a lot of you here now that I
Condition checkup. At least that's what REM's here
Cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
your
really
voice
effective
sounds.
stimulant and nasal deep condition. I prescribe it all the time.
You prescribe it?
It's really common for people to prescribe cocaine for energy deficiencies and disorders of the mental.
You were prescribing people Nodulva marching powder?
Look, you guys are looking at me like I'm prescribing opium or some weird controlled substance like that.
Cocaine.
I'm not that kind of idiot. I don't
known as
drink
devil's
too
mineral.
much.
Cocaine
Compared for
is
some.
a controlled substance.
No, it's not.
Not with the world
If we got-
Lashley's from, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
problem.
this is realm differences.
Yeah.
When we get your normal body back, there's some medical papers I would
Um,
like you to help study with me.
Yeah, sure. I'd be more than happy.
Tawny, how many
Oh, I could do
how
that
many of
now.
her
It's one
current
the few things I can
systems
do while I'm this small.
current symptoms could be caused by this?
I'm just gonna wait.
Let's see. Difficulty sleeping, eating, drinking, all of the above, really.
But,
Can be
but the,
caused
the
by
organs and the muscles?
the organs. No, the organs. No.
Expect this to be a quick
I
check.
mean, I didn't used to have that much difficulty eating.
What they know about investigation.
But you're
Like this is.
you're
I
like
should clarify. This is a new thing. I wouldn't have mentioned it if it wasn't a change from the state that I was in before. I have been taking. Look, I'm a doctor.
Yes.
Okay, I know my body very well,
All this.
and I've been taking notes. Relax.
People have been.
Well, again, largely, the problem is that your regular body can handle substances. This small one, the organs are
Cannot.
wrong, so it could be having.
Well, it's even more important that I'm on it, then, isn't it?
Not if it's slowly killing you, or in this case, not so
It's
slowly,
not.
very rapidly killing you.
It's not
Would it-
killing me. Come
would
on.
it be worse if she's
Maybe
off of
she's
it
somewhere
though?
else.
If she cuts cold turkey, it would,
What was that you said?
You want me to
in my medical opinion, probably kill her very quickly.
I mean, I'd be very upset.
So we need
Irritability
to
is
act
also a
on that.
symptom. She would
So
have
we
to
need
be
to keep on
weaned
this
off of it
small
over
amount.
weeks
Have
if
you
she
guys
has
saw
weeks.
or are aware of any how much magic to any degree affects you? Given what we just witnessed earlier, I take it you are highly susceptible.
I have not tested anything related to magic. It is not my field.
No, I have.
Have you did any casting of your own?
A little bit, but that was more in the Everwilds when I was trying to survive. I've only really shown people. Well, I mean, it's not so bad anymore, right? Like it used to be. Casting was arduous, right? But nowadays, here, could you grab a sausage or something,
This is what I really appreciate.
or like really any sort of meat? Come on, can you get a sausage? If that's okay with you.
Actually, wait, Lashley, before you do this, hold on. Let me. Okay, if you're going to do this casting, let me at least just keep one hand on me so I can feel what's going on with your conduits while you do. I want to see how you're managing to take it.
Actually, it's not
this
that
is-
bad
I can see
anymore. I'm starting to understand what the
Ram.
mages are on about.
Ram will do the same.
Excuse me.
Don't mind this.
Thank you.
Here's my sausage.
And you're gonna see the sausages immediately desiccated.
Okay, and Lashley's mana flow is more. It's more mana being pulled into her via the soul, via ley lines as people normally do, or
Yeah,
is she
it
failing to
it
regulate mana
is.
properly?
She is. How do I put it?
It is not disorder.
Her mana intake is
Yeah, I
normal.
thought it was disorder.
It is
Huh.
still going in
No.
through the lungs, right? And that's it. But it is not like the rate
I thought you said
is
through the
changed or
heart.
anything. Right. Well, it,
Uh-huh.
yes, the heart is like where it's concentrated the most.
Okay.
For the healing.
Okay,
is that Emmy?
so
Emmy. Oh, yeah, it's Emmy.
Fuck.
We spoke a bit earlier.
As long as they don't cause any
Seems to be
issues.
aware of what's going on. Can I take my hands off of this now, please?
yes.
Thank you.
That's
Okay,
odd
so-
as well. Never been able to do that before.
Yeah, I guess it's something I learned while I was in the Everwilds, kind of intuitively. I was really afraid when
Fixing your
I was out there, and I
mana
was willing to
circuits,
try
I don't
stuff.
think is something you learn.
No, I think whatever
Are they
fixed
fixed?
you. Yeah, they feel fine. They feel. I mean, they're not entirely
Okay.
fine. Your blood is still circulating mana, but at the same way, this seems a lot healthier than it was before.
That sounds like the way my body is supposed to be.
Them.
Well,
With the heart,
My
and
heart
to be
is-
real,
right?
I have no
heart
idea
is my
what
mana-producing organ.
behavior is the bad thing here. The most important thing is that I don't have to injure myself to use mana,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what I was gonna
really
say.
nice.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
blood doesn't hold on to the
Well, also-
mana.
Well,
You will have
I mean,
observed
yeah,
that in what you would have observed that the cast was completely normal. The mana in her body depleted, and the mana in the environment went from a passive to an active state, or was actuated.
What?
Oh, am I green?
that is the normal cast.
Oh,
That is a normal cast.
Oh, you're wrong, green.
Am I?
Yeah.
You're hungry.
If it's a DM.
It's
so it's
Ava.
fine. Yeah.
Uh,
But anyways. Okay. So,
So
your
what
mana
are
circuits
you-
are working like mine are.
How do yours work?
My heart is my mana producing organ.
Was that
Get removed
exactly
from
how
my-
I remember it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I thought. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you made me talking about. You're probably correct. That probably is how it was.
well, actually, you always been different. Mostly with mages, the mana conduits don't tie into the heart the same way that it does with you and Tani. But at the same time, you two seem to have similar enough methods of casting that.
Yeah, most of the time
Well-
doesn't the mana just go into the circuits?
Yeah, you basically pull it from ley lines into your circuits
Brad,
and
give me your
then
hand.
stay there. Okay.
Just so you're not making any misconceptions.
Mhm.
And she lets you do her own mana
All right.
circuits.
Okay.
Um.
So, Cassie, go ahead.
I will not.
Yep.
What the fuck happens with your mana circuits because of your portal shit?
Effectively, if you start cycling mana through Tawny, her mana circuits are empty. Entirely. But they are entirely tied to her veins. It travels through her body, through her circulatory system. But you see, it's just blood. There is no mana, but her blood very easily accepts and carries that body.
You will see. I suppose if we're talking about the differences, the old withered soul that you would have experienced last time is still here with Minnie Latchley.
Yeah.
If yours is purely in the blood, then that is a discrepancy.
Okay.
Okay. So, there are some differences between you two. Again, Lashley's always had a very... No offense. It always had a very mundane soul when it comes to casting potential. Or mundane
Why does
concepts, I
that
should say.
keep talking? Why does that sound so much like a slur?
It's not. It's just you're not
What's a
magically
slur?
inclined.
I'm fucking
Mundane.
with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm just joking around. It's so. I'm sorry. It's so good to see you guys again. I'm really happy. Thank you.
If
Still, so Lashley does have a
processes
soul,
similar,
and her mana conduits do still work.
Yeah,
They're just fairly
this
weak.
takes
They still dump
no
into the
time.
blood, but she can take from the blood.
Does any of this help out? Does any of this help us though?
It at least look, it throws one of my theories out of the water, which is a good thing, which is the fact I was worried that her soul, mind, body, spirit, everything was being whittled away, because what homunculi need to live is mana. The main reason homunculi die is because either their bodies aren't built to last, or they fail to regulate mana, and then, well, they don't get enough and they die. This Lashley is able to pull mana in from the environment. That means we have a lot more time than I was worried about. This is a good thing. It just means that she doesn't have a core in the same way that other homunculi do, which means getting her out of this body is perhaps going to be more difficult than I
You
expected.
keep saying this homunculus thing. Is that like because the things Nepsis makes don't look like people at all. Like barely, but they're creepy.
Well, that's the thing.
They're kinda cool,
I don't
though.
know. I mean, I saw them. Did tests on some. But the thing is, I don't know how this body was made. My assumption has been homunculus.
I'm just trying to
don't have
figure out.
information on it.
If only we knew
I
what
was-
the Soulcraft did.
I was told some information by Satch.
Okay, let's hear it.
Satch says he was present. And
Go on.
Desmond used some small rodent as the base for the body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're on the same page in that regard.
From
Wait,
Or
there,
mouse.
Bodily transmutation.
It was a
he
gopher,
said
actually.
bull, mouse, squirrel.
Wait,
he listed
actually-
off a bunch. He didn't know.
Actually, when did you see the body change before you were put into it?
No. Did I?
Well, RG might have.
I'm wondering if
Potentially.
the runes that if that did it all in one go.
If it forces the new
I mean-
body to fit the... Because this is... So largely, okay, don't take this weirdly. How the hell did you get those clothes? It's like your regular outfit, but it's tiny.
True.
The body was already wearing them.
Look, I don't think that Desmond would care enough to make you your own outfit, like a really small version of your outfit, specifically
One sec.
given the fact that this body wasn't meant to last.
I mean, the pockets don't work, really. I mean, they're fine, they just don't hold anything useful.
Have you
So
actually
look
checked
at
the
how small
material
they
yet?
are.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
guess I can
tiny.
keep, like, things my
No,
size,
yeah.
but how many things my size exist?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that what happened is the Soulcraft rune modification is to specifically force a form to fit the appropriate view of the soul.
Or it could be that
Largely,
it could be that the soul itself also does that when it's forced into something.
Yeah.
Wait,
potentially.
the soul
I
runes.
do remember Desmond was talking something about the process of the body, but I'm gonna have to think about that. It was.
Do you think if we found?
Is
Do you think if we had a
Renault
cadaver
real quick?
that's roughly similar to her
Materials.
her normal body?
Just check the materials.
Yes. And that's something I've been
Rem
Working on
is simply just
completely
checking the
related to
actual
this.
quality and seeing if they match
I was
with
told
her,
that
with
Steve.
like actual like what this is made of, because she has felt
This
like
outfit
you know,
is much less structurally sound. On closer inspection, we'll find that it is falling apart in a variety of areas. The threads are all shrunk down, and they are the same number of threads you estimate as this outfit should have been woven of the materials made out of. However, because the threads are so small, because of the construction of the threads, they are much less structurally sound. A good outfit for a creature this small would have been made with fewer, bigger threads. That is not what happened here.
that. Everything matches what you would expect of typical size clothes, but even the feel and general make of it, you would expect it to be. It's doubtful, Lazuli. Well, big Lazuli. Shrunk down clothes. Do you recall shrinking down clothes?
Wait,
I
hang on.
don't recall anything.
Wait. Has anyone seen the bigger blue Lajley wearing that outfit recently?
Yes.
With the green and
Yes.
brown outfit?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
blue.
recently, right, so...
Yeah.
Literally earlier today,
Yeah.
when I was treating them.
Okay.
She's been wearing it for 2 days, I think.
I got this armor from, I think their name was Lupus at the Artisans Guild. I commissioned it on my first day in here. Right.
Actually,
and
now that I think about it, the outfit's the same except it's blue.
That was recent.
Could
Okay.
like be re-dyed at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even then,
Did you?
circles.
Okay.
Did you have
What- what now?
Did you order like multiple of the same outfit?
I'm gonna be real.
Just-
I was just cleaning it a lot. In the evening, I would wear
right.
some of my other clothes.
That's quite
Okay.
strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I'm beginning to worry this isn't homunculus at all.
It seems... Okay, the runes. Because I've been shown 3 different
As
runes.
long as they don't ask for the dress.
Yeah.
And each rune has more symbols than the last.
Okay.
Usually it's rude.
There might be a small correction there. Okay, but first, do you have one of your quills?
Just
I don't understand.
Can we get a piece of paper, please?
Sure.
Grim has.
No, actually, you've got small quills, right?
Yeah, I do.
Grim, right?
How are you feeling at the moment, by the way? Are you feeling a bit more
Better
hope?
than I was.
Okay. Thank you.
Better than I was before Red treated me, but
No, I mean
There
mentally.
you are. Here's some papers.
Are you feeling a bit more hopeful, perhaps?
I
Drag.
You got
I
all
don't
these.
know. It's a
You got all these
it's a
friends here
toss-up.
helping you.
it's been really nice. It has been really nice.
Got it. All right. Here, can you write down your rune again for me? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh.
I know better than to ask.
Rap. Oh,
Excuse me.
Oof.
I'm going to
Probably.
write
I'm
while you
fine.
guys are dealing with that.
I'm also a cat. I can
I know how
fly.
loud it was.
It's my pipe of
Fall
fire.
from that height, from being
Figured.
that small.
Helps keep away bears.
Featherfall ring.
What?
I grabbed the wrong one.
Technically, due to that size, you wouldn't be hurt all that much.
Terminal
Yeah,
velocity
these-
is a bit.
These quills are wonderful, Red. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I mean-
gosh.
Here's the thing, like,
Quills?
decay mat. Yeah, I shrunk down some quills to give to
So-
Blackley. You know,
I have...
decay mat. Just
So-
something simple and nice rather than
My-
massive stuff.
For my information on Big Lazuli that I have... is... Well, that's the original body.
Sorry, no, that isn't right.
I haven't seen any change
Just gonna crumple up a ball of paper and throw it that way.
from any
What?
of my
Uh,
from any of my examinations.
Telekinesis the ball over to see what was.
What? I can just
Sure, but
grab
you wouldn't
it.
recognize jack shit.
trying
Oh,
to
Ren
grab
got
it.
it.
If they try to tap on his over,
It's,
just
it's small, and also, yeah.
It's tiny. The writing
That's
is
not.
tiny. Yeah, it is. Look how she's writing it.
that's not.
Or is she writing with a left? Or is she there? Something?
Here, can I look at it?
Yeah, you'll see that she got through Desmond's part without difficulty, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she got to illustrating the moat, it was wobbly and trailed off, and then she scratched it out.
That's not.
Odd.
Never mind.
Okay, here. Right. Okay, went like this.
I hate
No.
to say this, but
I left that over there.
Emmy, you have. I mean,
The
obviously,
appearance of these
you're the
symbols
one
are
who's proficient with
strange.
My magic.
I wonder if I must have influenced you.
Kiki.
Here.
I'm worried that.
This one is the exact same as the last one she gave you.
Got it.
It was completed and not scratched out partway through.
All right, so this is the one I showed you before. It is there are 3 runes. First rune is the rune that she made during the soul eye operation. It has the least amount of
over there, Grimron?
it has the least amount of runes. This one is the same as that one, but it has
Are
an
you okay?
extra symbol. And the other symbol that you saw, it was recently from the bigger
They're
Lashley.
sitting on a
It
pile
has,
of logs.
it has one extra symbol as well. Not
I guess it is
anymore,
kinda crowded
but
in
like
here.
it has
Oh
one
my
different
gosh.
symbol than that one.
Do you have this many people over often?
Can you take the scrap of the paper?
Huh?
No, actually, usually I
Just take the scrap of the paper.
Yeah, this place does
Tani,
seem a bit.
I
Yes.
actually
yes.
have some
What is
semblance
it?
of what those symbols
Are
mean.
you sure you drew the rune correctly?
Good, because I'm at a loss. I'm lacking key understanding of all of
I
this.
think so.
So the information I have
Remember.
is
It's
scattered
been a while
at
since I
best.
saw it originally.
Like a bridge without a capstone.
Would you
The thing
want me to
is,
pull up that
there are a lot of
memory
people
again?
here, but because I do not like
Can we
talking
try
about
that?
matters of personal matters like this, but I can say that these
Do
are
I
both
take us? But
these
do I
bo-
take us to? Oh, go ahead.
both of these runes were
Instead of
added
doing so.
after significant events
Is
in
it
their
safe?
recent lives,
Well, actually, it should be safe because it's not
and they
interfacing
reflect.
with your body. The way her magic
They
works
reflect
is just
how
interfacing with your
how she feels
soul.
or
practically.
they're
And
in
that part of you is
person,
completely normal.
how they.
My mana control is great enough to be able to.
It was a
read
core
through
event in
the
their
chaos.
lives.
If I am merely viewing,
You can guess what happened with that
So-
one. I can guess what what happened with the bigger
we
one
can
recently
try
as
it.
well.
It's just the conversation behind me. They're also trying to figure something out at the same time. Could one of you carry me over there?
Sure. Come here.
All right.
So I'm pretty certain now that they both started with the same rune.
So,
pick up.
all right.
So my theory that I can't confirm my theory because the glasses don't do as much as I want them to.
Tell me exactly how you're doing this because it's important.
Okay.
Fuck, we need to find somebody with soul sight.
Passive one. 'Cause,
Mark,
That's a mind read.
you know,
Don't like-
her mind reading is strong enough to scrounge through memories. Without
I can't
that
level out or
blowing
remove
up
any of my
infinite
theories
amount.
until I
Mana
know
control is
Well, the thing is,
extremely precise.
they would
the state of their souls.
be different at this point,
And that
no matter
Yes.
what.
I'm going to.
But I have to confirm that
some rules.
Mini Leslie has a soul. Or a soul
Alright.
fragment.
I've learned a
Or
lot about Emmy's abilities. So.
something
My best at
masquerading as a soul.
great.
Some sort of alternative. Until that question is answered, I am lacking.
First of the rules.
I don't have my capstone
Something is
to cross the
wrong
bridge.
with these memories. You can see a lot
I don't know.
but
I-
everything related to
I feel like we should
soul-
operate under the assumption that she has
It's like they're
one,
not
just
even
because
memories at all. It's
that's
like something
that's
else
what
is
this
in
that's
there.
what these
It's
these
safe to
runes
assume.
do.
But I don't like assuming.
Largely try to
Yeah.
keep your mind clear. The more you think, the
I just
more
don't know if we have that kind of we can do that kind of thing here.
You're stressed. I know there's a lot going
The,
on.
because the entire problem with Rift is that we can't confirm if he has a spirit, what we colloquially could call the soul.
Um,
You mentioned it yesterday, you know.
And getting Rift to
I was going to get fresh.
help is
these
difficult on its
crazy
own.
berries in the Everwild
Yeah.
and are you trying something
I don't think there's any traditional ways we could use to look into the spirit.
Okay. So,
Okay,
we can confirm
a new spell.
things that I can confirm.
About
Clearly, that's not the original body.
No.
So,
allows her to temporarily set a person.
our best bet would likely to be
to her only.
get them a new body.
I'll roll for that.
Oh god. Would we be able to get an alive one though?
She is no longer
That's the
able to
problem.
press any of your rolls.
It would have to be human, roughly the same size as Lazuli, as Big Lazuli. Would have to be have similar.
Actually, we have Remy's.
Since that was there,
We have Remy's idea.
is abnormal
Yeah.
still present?
And then, even with all of that, we'd have to perform a soul transference. It's outside of my ability.
I think I should be able to do it.
Primrons
It
can.
is something fundamental
If you have
to a memory.
Yeah.
Oh,
confidence,
don't mind me. I'm a friend of your dad. Remus.
I do not like it, but I should be able to.
Ability to give you a mountain man to go through mental barriers.
Excellent.
takes off the crown.
Rolling.
Well, it sounds like a strong
Oh,
name.
what is Emmy doing?
You are not quite sure exactly what mechanism it is that you are defeating. That's going to require a lot more investigation and comparison cross-referencing, right? Because this is alien to anything that you could have possibly seen before. However, going by this, you are able to come to one definitive conclusion. She doesn't remember the soul runes at all.
Sorry if there's a lot of us. We're sorry for disturbing you.
Wait, what are you looking
She
at
does
over there,
remember
Emmy?
What's going on?
Like
A
the
moment.
soul runes of the grasshopper,
Okay.
the soul runes of the ant, the soul runes used on Nexus's pajamas, which were so cute, by the way. But when it comes to her own, she has a understanding of the grammar that was used to create it, the glyphs that was used to create it. But when it comes to putting it all together into an individual rune, there is no memory there.
Doing a little something sensitive right now. I just need some air myself.
What are you looking at over there?
Thank you, I
Do you want me
appreciate
to
it.
put you back over? Do you want me to move you back over there?
Alright.
Before you do,
She...
hey, Emmy,
Yes, we are, actually.
What is it?
thank you. I
We're...
appreciate it a lot. I really appreciate it.
trying
We'll
to
get
make sure
this
she's
shit
okay.
sorted, and I can help as soon as this is resolved. Thank you.
Doing our
Knowledge
best
will
to
be
make
useful.
sure nothing bad happens to her.
All right, I'm ready.
Knowledge is always useful. Well, for you two,
I'm getting transported.
she doesn't remember the formation of her runes at all.
That is...
Sorry if it's...
Interesting.
I think this actually...
I think I do. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's right.
No, it's okay.
I think
Pretty sure, but you don't.
there must be something about... She must instinctively know it then.
Oh, sure.
That's why the bigger one also thought that those runes were correct as well.
Here's the thing, Kiki.
Ha!
The mind more than likely doesn't remember. The soul might, but I don't have that ability anymore.
What I'm saying...
do
I need to talk to Ram. I need to talk to Ram.
What I'm saying is that both of them gave me different runes than the one that we found on that she wrote on that night making the doing the soul ice operation. I'm pretty sure this means that
You're really good.
writing down these runes must be instinctual somehow.
Again, the soul might.
If that was the case, then wouldn't everybody be able to do it?
Okay.
Everybody
I don't-
with your level of understanding of runes.
Maybe.
We also haven't tried to write our own runes before. It would be pretty dangerous
We
to
could.
anyways.
We could find
Strong name.
Fester.
Your parents.
Fester.
Strong name.
I know you guys don't like working with him, but he does have some leverage over Revel's End and can get inmates out of there.
Ugh,
So
I would prefer
Have them do it.
It's largely
not
doesn't
to.
necessarily know her current.
I suppose. Dealing with an Archmage is always difficult, but
It's not.
if we could just get this all resolved,
You
then...
need to be able to read it from
With
the
the
soul.
bullshit that I've learned about a few archmages, I'd prefer to stay as far away from them as possible.
From the soul.
This is more a matter of the fact that I might have excess resources which could be used. The only thing is you have to let Fester know that I'm here. Otherwise he won't know where to look for me. He's not omnipotent, or he's not omniscient. He can make mistakes.
The jester.
What I'm saying, Lashley, is where did you get that? Where did you get?
Memories that I lost.
Where do you get this rune?
When I was coming out here, when I was talking to
I just remembered it.
Scout Soul to
Did you
find
see
memories
Desmond write it?
lost of mine.
Yeah.
It's able to interface It's but it's probably way too dangerous to actually do. I just...
When did he write it?
It's an idea. It's not a good.
It must have been 5 or 6 days ago now, but I spent so much time in the Everwells that I have no idea how much time has passed. It was right before I lost my body.
No, what I mean is this specific rune right here, and she points to the one that's grammatically different.
The one she wrote, or the one the big one wrote?
The one that she wrote.
Yeah. I mean,
This doesn't look like the rest of them.
you know, but I'm... Shit. Hold on.
I'm also wondering why there was a 15-minute conversation about.
I did struggle to remember that part, I will admit, right? I think must have gotten it confused in my head with alchemical matrices or something, because a lot of them have a similar sort of pattern. But I got it the second time around. That's why I threw away that bit of paper earlier.
That... Oh...
New person.
That's strange that you'd have this syntax.
Is that, are you one of Krim's friends?
Hey there, kiddo.
Oh. Huh.
But you didn't have
Maybe
a hard
they're
time with
local.
the rest of them?
That's
No.
I see. That's...
some people don't. Listen.
Wow.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Huh? What do you
Trust me, I hate this magic much more than anyone else here.
Soul crafts, soul runes. Be this out of the loop.
mean? I feel like that's how we all feel. Like, I feel like we're trying to solve a problem with...
Out of the loop. I'm typically the one that's always in the loop.
Everybody I've asked...
This is strange. The way I normally see this, people have to take a long time to learn their own self. But being able to instinctively do this is odd.
Well, I mean, I didn't do it instinctively. Somebody else did it for me.
Did most of it for you.
Yeah.
Greetings. Your child.
Well, I mean, I obviously did the transcription there. Maybe I made a mistake while I was writing it, but I'm pretty sure that's right. At least mostly.
In recent news, it turns out Lashley themselves don't forget the runes inscribed for herself.
Potentially.
Like, how to put it?
Do they know their own?
I was trying to decipher the grammar for the grasshopper, right?
Yes.
And it wasn't too complicated, but like,
Somewhere between.
I mean, I couldn't do that, right? There's a reason that people don't just stumble into this stuff, right?
So it's
It must... I'm thinking it must be different when you're trying to write your own soul.
Well, it's like you said, the best way to learn surgery is to operate on yourself. I mean, hey, that was a part of my exam. When I had to learn how to do it.
What?
At
What
a
do you...
fast track program.
But
Oh.
not.
On surgery.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, imagine this is the same.
But
I've
This
never
must...
had to do surgery on myself.
This
other
must
than
be...
one
Maybe.
extreme event.
This must be what...
Maybe.
This must be what they were saying... What you guys been saying
It's a
about
good way to
someone...
learn. It helped me learn fast.
Someone having their... Each person having their own script. They must learn it through writing their own soul.
I wish it could work.
I haven't.
I mean, that sounds plausible. But, I mean, we were able to do the grasshopper,
I don't
right?
know if that fully means.
Let's try something different.
Field test.
She
You try that on me.
grabs a slip of
You see
paper.
if you can pull something out.
Or, well,
If
drags
that
a
works,
slip of paper.
then that means you actually can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
It hasn't-
try...
you have to-
Can you try to write your soul without using the things that Desmond
did.
did?
Will, though.
Start
I've-
with
yeah, just-
start with the new one.
Never
Come
tested
on.
this.
Did you see a rabbit earlier?
Oh, that's my son.
Oh!
Have you-
Oh, I should have been... Oh, no, it's fine.
Zero with souls.
Sorry. I must have been a little bit frazzled. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Memory is more than anything.
I just wanted to make sure, because they were in here, and normally, like, they clear out when people are around, so... Okay.
It's not
Okay, I only...
you know that.
Yeah, as long as he's okay. As long as he's okay.
This might be vital to.
Alright.
It might be vital to do this. I think maybe something
Alright.
could have gone wrong if. Here, yeah.
Starting with that one, then.
I can't say this is something I can fully do. If anything, it just means I can eventually try to achieve something like that.
Oh,
Mom, what time is it?
You want my advice?
that might have been bad if we had her touch that rune.
Another time, another day.
It's getting a little late.
I know.
Just about
Just worry about it.
midnight.
Oh,
I'll start off
hmm.
small. I'll try
Anyone
to
who
be
uses
quick about the
magic, there is
process,
mana building
at the
within.
very least.
So what, am I just supposed to, like, do automatic drawing, or...
This thing,
Just focus
Or,
on
like...
I'm.
focus on the things
Maybe you
that
don't need to. If they-
memories that are very important to you.
maybe you should focus on.
Well, like, drawing them?
Well, think about the memories first, then
Researching the ground, getting
just-
Am I drawing the... So I'm just redrawing the same rune, then?
sorts of things ready.
no, you're.
While thinking about my memories.
Well, we can
Everyone else is
start. We
doing.
can start by trying that. Yes.
Theoretics.
Yeah.
It's like I've been around for a little while, but we do have a plan on having a potential thing to give to Lashley here.
Like this?
In charge.
And you're going to see that she's scratched it out several attempts at the original start, the moat.
Made my
And
suggestion.
once she finally had something that looks like the moat, notably it's not. Some of the triangles,
This is-
asymmetrical, etc., right? She completes the outer area more or less the same as it was before. It is a little bit, the handwriting's a bit shaky, but it is accurate seeming.
It looks like. I mean, it looks like the last time she's transcribed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it looks like the accurate original Desmond script.
I got a
Yes?
question for you on that. So, I heard something about you focusing on memories while you're trying to write that down. Was that accurate?
These are just hypotheses at the moment. What I'm trying to
Okay,
figure out
well-
is, so the thing is that
I'm not
I'm.
eating further, Red. I've done enough. I have to concentrate on this one.
We shouldn't need. We shouldn't need your help at the moment.
We don't need you on this.
Can you reverse your spell?
Thank you for the assistance.
Sure. Get off the table first.
Oh, goodness. Holy shit, are you okay?
Feather falling.
Oh, right. Oh, goodness, you scared me.
Also, at that size, it'd actually be hard to break one's knees.
All right, Brad. Listen to
I
listen to
never take off the
this.
ring of feather falling.
Listening.
So what's
Counters on
happened
all
is
of
that
this stuff.
what she wrote was a new rune because of new significant events that in her life.
Mhm.
But they were added to the Desmond's version of her soul. What I'm
Yes,
trying to
because she.
what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking is that if we used that rune as is, it might have done something very strange. I think she may need to write her own completely new rune with her own script.
Yes, if the soul was effectively imprinted, or however this soulcraft stuff works. But it's still Lashley at the end of the day. It's a
Damn it.
Sorry. Something in my throat.
Red. When I
Yeah.
asked the bigger one to show me her rune, she did something similar. She wrote the entire Desmond's version of the rune, and wrote a completely new rune, different from this
I'm
one.
pretty sure Desmond did this one, and she points to the one she just wrote, like the unmodified mini Lashley rune. But like, just so we're clear, right? Like, I don't know what's going on with the others. If Desmond might have modified them while I was asleep or something, but that's all I know.
That
Well,
one,
Kiki,
the bigger one also had a very significant thing happen to her.
Yeah. Which means a new rune because new events have happened, which... Yeah, so... there are... Okay. So, as their paths diverge, new runes are added because new events happen.
Yeah.
So...
But
Wait,
what
but that
I
means the one that she drew now should be mostly accurate, right? Because it is still...
I don't know if that...
it was...
I don't know if it'll be... I don't know if it'll work if it's mostly Desmond's script and partially hers.
I see what you mean. Okay.
It's all Desmond's script.
But what about the new thing you wrote, though? Didn't you write?
I didn't write. That's the original. That's the original thing.
Okay.
The other two are Desmond's. The one with something removed and something replaced. Those are both Desmond's. Right?
I don't think so. If only I had them in front of me.
Car's down. This to be bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what she's saying
okay.
is bullshit.
Yeah.
Car's down.
Okay. This one right here is the original. This is the one that she wrote during the soul surgery. This one is the one that she just wrote. That rune right there, that for some reason that I understand what that rune means, and I shouldn't be able to. And this one as well.
You understand what that means?
Damn it! Yes.
What does it mean, Kiki? Is this conversation?
Wait, hold on. Huh?
I don't know how that's possible. I must have influenced you somehow.
So, Kiki, what does that one mean?
I do not
Kiki.
Okay, first, let me say...
Actually, I have seen that symbol one other place. Have I?
What?
I must be misremembering. Sorry. I'm misremembering something.
What are you trying to think of?
I feel like one of the glyphs in Desmond's script I've also seen somewhere else. It's that one. And she points to the moat.
What? When was the...
I don't remember.
Did you... Wait. Fuck, how long ago was the wedding?
The wedding was after they swapped, definitely. Was it? Actually, you... Did you end up in this body before or after the wedding?
King Julian's wedding.
Oh. I think that was... out of character, I don't fucking remember. Kill me. Do you have any idea how hard it is to play two Leslies with two different sets of memories?
Okay.
I will say, she received the dress before the swap.
Okay.
That is the important detail here.
Alright. Grabs a piece of paper.
Sorry, I've been
she'll
thinking
write
about other stuff lately.
She'll write down zeal. Does this look familiar?
Yeah, you're right. Almost.
Why are you using my script in your runes?
I'm not. This is Desmond's thing. Desmond was using it.
That is mine.
Huh? Wait, hold on. What did you put on my dress?
It's something that I thought represented you.
Wait, Langley, Langley, you look like you're about to make a modification to that, were you? Or is that exactly the same symbol?
It is this...
You were about to say something seems different. Are there any changes to it?
Not
It is different.
quite the same.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Largely, what's different about it?
You'll see.
You have a clue, right?
Shit. Yeah, you will see that in the circle of the room that he drew, there is a combination of lines here and a combination of lines there. The positions of the lines are the same between the two. However, one of them has some lines present and the other has some lines missing. There's
Okay.
So,
Let me preface
Kiki,
this
this
first,
isn't your
Red.
script.
Let me preface this first, Red. I do not enjoy spilling the secrets of one's soul. Okay? This new rune that she's written down means fear.
You guys aren't even listening to me.
That is what. Oh, see, that is what you said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
terror specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
Fear. And what? And what did you say the other one was? The one you initially gave her?
You'll have to promise to help me fix this.
I'm already here trying to fix
No!
this, Kiki.
The bigger one. You have to promise to fix this. This one. This one means hate.
Okay. So that's from the bigger one then.
Yes.
And this.
How do you know so much about Desmond's script anyway?
Because it's
You
mine.
weren't involved in...
I made this.
Is everything going okay in here?
That seems to be the issue.
Kiki, when you say you made this, is it just that single
Just
symbol? Or
this.
do
Just
you make
these. Just these two symbols and the one I just gave her. Those are the ones that I've made.
So you have now managed to somehow imprint yourself on her soul.
She would have some.
Or her
She would.
soul's rune.
She would have some. No. I've somehow changed her understanding. She would have a different script from Desmond in the first place.
Right, okay. So effectively, this is transcribing of events, and she's now writing in her own script, which is inherited from yours. Which. Okay. Because of course, everyone's Soulcraft script is different.
Dude, I hate Soulcraft. Why does it have to be so useful?
Well,
You guys
hold on.
also.
So from this though, Kiki, I think you are right that what we need to do is we need to have this version of Lazuli try to create her own rune using your script, which I mean she clearly understands your script. So if she's trying to write her own
She
rune,
doesn't.
Don't know what any of those symbols mean.
She doesn't understand my. Maybe I can.
I've been trying to make some empirical deduction, but you have to have almost 0 data points to make inferences from.
Maybe I
Almost-
can
it's a
teach
fool's
her
errand.
my
It's
script.
like trying to solve a foreign language using only a single word.
Halifax also was learning Soulcraft from Desmond. Halifax was learning Soulcraft from Desmond specifically to help with my condition. That said, Halifax can probably also help. A combination of Halifax and you, Halifax who's learned from Desmond, because I don't know anyone else who's learned Soulcraft better who's still working with us, and you because your script is close enough to Lazuli's, or Lazuli has inherited your script in some way. The combination of you three might be able to get something as close. Maybe.
And I think we'll
Either
need
that
to
or
use.
someone else.
We'll need to use the new rune in the transference.
Yeah, exactly. Really hate this Soulcraft stuff.
You guys better not be using it after all this.
Why can't we just use the original rune?
Because you've changed since then. That no longer is you. That was you at a point in time. The you that is now is different from then.
How am I supposed to figure that out?
A lot of time. We're probably not like months, but I think we can try to fast track it.
Desmond said it takes years
Oh, fuck.
Then
to learn how to do a person. I mean, with months, they said we could do like a canine or something like that.
Well, I guess I'll stay here for some time. I'll show you all of my version, my script that
is
somehow is there.
Kiki,
Is that okay?
I'm just gonna say it. If it takes months, if not years, to learn how to transcribe a person, that's coming from Desmond, the one who knows the Soulcraft stuff better. I feel... Look, were you there for Califax's less-known curses? I'm going somewhere with this.
Yeah,
So
for a little
during
bit of
Califax's
it.
lesson...
You okay there, Krim?
So during Califax's...
Well,
during
I
Califax's
do
lesson
believe
curses,
that
he
Stern
made
so wished
an
to speak to you about
incredibly
something.
difficult curse to break.
Could you carry me
This
over
was a
there?
curse that was effectively
They're
rewriting
not
self-concept.
listening to me right now anyway.
So we did that to kind of...
I have to take care of the business that you can right now.
Places you on bed.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Thank you.
The point
I
is...
appreciate it. Hey,
You're fine.
how's it
What
going?
he did was he made a curse that was effectively unbreakable. I tried to break it, and it was
Feeling any
too
better?
complicated because it would have taken far too long. But there was a way to step around it. Curse transference. Take it from point A,
What are you
move it to
doing
point
up so
B.
late anyway?
If we try
It
and
looks
beat
like
Desmond
you've
at his
been
own
sleeping at
game,
all.
we are going to fail because
You
none
should
of
be
us know
getting some
Soulcraft
rest.
anywhere near well enough to do this. We need to find a way of bypassing this. Because this is going to take far too long for us to do. That's what I'm worried about.
I know, but
We're trying.
Damn it.
And she's gonna take
What
a
if we
We're trying to
figure out?
we're-
Well,
We're taking
Her-
the methods of a master versus our understanding as novices.
we may not need her. We may not need her to create her own completely new script. We might need. It might serve just to be able to translate what's already there.
Thank goodness for these small clothes.
Does anyone know what happens if you touch a rune that's incorrect? Does it just do nothing?
There is no mana coursing through you right now. It is chaos.
I don't think it ends well.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do the regulars again.
Right, so we
pulse,
really
breathing.
can't. We really can't risk doing something that might be
so
wrong.
weird for somebody's pulse to be
Yeah.
this strong. I don't like that.
But I think if we
Okay.
I think if we figure out some of it, when she writes it down,
Have you
she'll
had
know
any
if it's
difficulty
correct
eating
or not,
recently?
right?
The message we.
You've seen how her memory is wrong in some way. Are you willing to
Have you
take that
been
gamble?
taking any medication that would suppress an appetite?
Someone should be able to know their own soul.
I should have it here.
But not everyone has the opportunity.
Paper she ripped out of the book that was largely left there.
But she was able to add this new rune instinctively.
Read this.
Oh, that will not help. Why do you have that?
Because she recognizes the rest of that rune from
She
memory.
was the
She knows Desmond's syntax to
What is
try and
that?
build it more or
I mean,
less.
don't get me
not
wrong.
really-
I usually
I
give that to
wasn't
people
really-
after. Shit, no.
But
I
the new
figured out
thing, there's
something.
no reason she should have known that.
Really, you know,
There's something.
Okay.
I just woke up from a...
I'm just worried it's going to take way too long, and if we fuck it up, then that could be incredibly damaging.
I know.
Okay,
But-
I need you to tell me everything.
It's a
you can
gamble
remember
that
of
we
what
may not need
Vigor
to take.
did.
Keith.
This could help.
There
But
are
what
other methods
else?
of transferring souls. There are other methods of. I mean, I was working with Remy for quite a while with how to turn something into an artificial slime. As one example, another, the bigger Lazuli. Before this even happened, she was working with Califax. She was talking to Califax about soul transference. I have some spells about soul transference that I shouldn't even have. I got them from Mishka. I'm just saying, if we try and beat Desmond at his own game, we do not have the time, and more than likely, we will fuck something up.
The thing
and that
is-
coming from me.
The thing is,
Yeah.
you can continue on your path. This one doesn't have anything to do right now.
And they gave me a different vial.
This might be something for her to focus on.
He must have seen some kind of external influence on
Alternatively,
the metro.
we could get her somewhere that she can actually work on alchemical brews to help with her body, because she still has all her skills.
Yes,
The way
in
Well,
I
I'm-
see
I
it
could take her to
personally,
my house.
That's the entire point.
What I'm worried about is
He must know.
Oh, fine.
But what does
This magic might be intertwined with her body right now, and we might need to do
Is everything
this.
alright?
This is gonna sound like a
And
strange
the only person who
question,
knows
but-
enough about it is
Yeah,
Desmond.
sorry. I found
No
it.
one else.
I was gonna go back
Oh,
up.
hey. Good to see
Okay.
you. Hi. Sorry, I'm out and about.
Well,
Well-
then, instead of
Good to see you.
Yeah.
instead of removing her soul from her body entirely,
Do not pick me up. Do not pick
then
me
you
up.
find a way
No, I'm
of
not gonna pick you.
Okay, good.
But
We're good.
Child.
Okay, perfect.
no.
Dad said he was keeping someone here for a little bit, and I saw you a couple times. I didn't know if he was
Yeah.
talking about you.
He was talking about me. I'm your dad's friend. You can call me Lashley.
We're hoping
Normally I'm
it's
not
a
this small.
situation.
I'll be back to normal size soon.
Remy,
We're trying
can you
to
please
help
help me
Yeah.
convince her? I
How would you prefer I call you?
may have used too many stern words.
Oh,
Uh,
my name is
in a moment.
What?
Well,
If there's
not
anything-
right now.
If there's ever anything I could do to help,
It's not a
you let
fun
me know,
kiki.
yeah? I'm a surgeon.
Stern
a
words,
doctor.
really?
Oh. Oh, were you with my dad when he helped that big glowy guy?
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? The odds are pretty high that I was, though.
He wrote a book. No.
Could be the same.
Don't worry about it, kid.
Yeah, he had a
There's
scary
a
name.
good chance.
Damn it.
A lot of folks have
Just
scary
gonna be
names.
grasping at straws
Don't
from
worry
here.
about it. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, people
But
are
I think
having
we
a
have some sort of
bad
lead.
intent if they got a scary name.
Maybe.
Tell you what, kid. If
Maybe.
you ever want to learn a thing or two about surgery or medicine, let me know. I'd be more than happy to teach. I should have some spare time coming up soon, I think.
Okay.
We were given some sort of semblance of a head start with these new events, these new things affecting her, though.
Yes.
I don't know if that would. I don't know if that would
Which is-
normally happen to someone,
Right.
someone just studying, right?
Sorry. One of-
True.
Trying to get everything
They wouldn't be
figured
able to. They wouldn't be able to have their own new rune.
out. Go find your mom or dad,
going to
okay?
ask
Yeah,
because you were
it's as
prescribed
if-
laudanum. The only thing
I'm
that
just
I can
really
think
worried
of
about what the hell's
is
up with her memory.
It's possible that you haven't felt anything bringing your
There's
mood down
something-
recently, have you? Or like any force, like any
Something I'd like to
voices,
talk to you about
any
regarding
compulsions, any
one of my main
abnormalities,
concerns with
like
this
that,
whole
any
situation.
hauntings?
And I know you're not how I handle things,
Ram would
but I
personally
want
prefer
to.
if we not discuss such serious topics while children are present.
I do.
Tell me about it.
Well,
So-
the child seems to. Kiki.
I'm just glad many
What
of
I-
us seem to agree on that.
Too many
Hopefully
people
more.
for them.
So Kiki, my main concern at this stage
Right?
is.
It usually ends up going
I mean,
that
my main
way.
concern is making sure that
I will
their
tell
body
you what,
doesn't
if
deteriorate.
that is the
However,
case, the laudanum
we're
might be
missing the
a good
forest
idea,
trees.
especially for getting sleep. if
Desmond
it's
had a
something
goal
like
with
that.
this.
It should help a lot.
And these
This one
sleep
wasn't part of Desmond's plan.
because when I did fall asleep.
Well,
This one, the body is barely holding itself together.
The
it's
laudanum
possible this
This could also
wasn't in
be a red
Desmond's
herring.
plan,
It'll
though,
make everything duller. It should also make
because when she
But what
told
I'm-
me,
terror a
no,
little
she
bit
when
duller.
she told me
Most people.
the reason why
Some
she
people
did
get
this
kind of
in the first place was to get rid of the Glass City's ankle monitor.
It's not.
Yes.
like it's
This might.
But what I'm saying
Natural.
is, I believe that Desmond used that.
something.
I believe that Desmond took advantage of that.
Yes,
Given the
no,
fact that, given the fact of what
whenever
Desmond was
you
already
have
planning,
these
I think he
compulsions that make you do
took
things
advantage
you
of that
normally do,
to
it's usually like a guilt
put
or
something
like
additional
that, or
onto
like
the
a
other
haunt,
Lashley.
a disorder of the yachts.
Although at this stage,
Sometimes,
I'm starting to
disorder of the
worry
mental,
that
though we don't have any way to really accurately
Okay.
measure.
if the
What
rune's
we do
saying
have
that
is
could mean
symptomatic
that
treatment. As
it's
for the root
involved.
cause,
I don't know what to make of that.
that should get you by
Right.
for the short
I
term.
just, yeah.
And most of your symptoms.
How much do you know
anybody
in regards
do
to
correspond pretty firmly to a disorder of the yachts and medral.
what's
It's
going
actually
on
not
with
as
them?
bad. It's not as bad as I was worried.
With their body or their soul.
Keep drinking that, right?
So,
Don't fuck
What I
with
do
anything
know
supermagical.
is that
And
it doesn't really matter which one
It would help
was
if I knew
transferred
more
and which
what
one
was
was
going on, but at the
imprinted.
very least,
That
symptom
said,
management is important.
I do know that
I
Soulcraft
find
is very easily
sometimes
able to be used to
hallucinogens,
modify a
they
soul
can
while
help
it's
a little bit
captured.
as well.
That's why Halifax was looking into Soulcraft, because she wanted to use it on me. And I told her to fuck off with it because I didn't trust Desmond. And frankly, I feel like I was in the right things, given everything that happened. But
Yeah.
if you trap a soul, if you store a soul, you can modify it. And Lashley
If
must have been stored in
a
a
large
transfer.
one
That helps you. Like,
turns out
how
to be the
maybe
real
a
one, and not a fake.
The other one gave me something.
What then?
It gets too much.
That doesn't change anything. This one's
Well,
still real.
actually, unless they both lost their memories of what happened,
Liquid.
only the transference was remembered, right? Desmond wouldn't have had the chance to do anything to the bigger one.
Like a whole bottle of it to drink.
We don't know the order of operations. We don't.
Probably a
And for all we know, Desmond could have taken the original soul, put it into the smaller one, and then imprinted it back to the larger body. We don't know.
Unless you told her something.
We don't know,
about
and it
what
doesn't really.
happened. Maybe she had extra context.
And they're both real at the end of the day. That's why I got involved, because the big one was trying to kill the smaller one.
What I'm
Something that everyone
saying
should
is, it doesn't look like Desmond's modified it.
Some stuff gets mentioned. It was destroyed.
But how can we know if that is his script? That soul rune could be to capture and modify in one go.
Sarah feel particularly
The only way
upset.
we'd know
well,
for sure.
no.
Probably
He
get
can-
some more
Actually,
laudanum
no,
from,
actually.
The whiner.
What
the winery.
Lashley told
They're
me
your
was
best
that it
bet.
wasn't.
If not, Julia might
It's
be able
not
to help.
the
Or worst
script
case scenario,
that
if you start trying to
determines
do
if
it
it's
solo,
capture or not.
Every
It
time
was the
I've seen
material.
They restock more of the stuff. There's
The
some of
material?
it just keeps getting thrown
Yeah.
out for some reason. I don't know what it is with these healers and not liking my
We need to-
actual scientific methods of treating
I
people.
haven't really talked to him much. You need to
Throwing
talk to
out
Satch. You need to find out
laudanum.
what precisely they used to store and transfer and everything else. Because if
It's
my
a cure
theory is
for
right,
hallucinations
then
and
what
voices, that
happened
kind of thing.
is Desmond took advantage of that situation to do something to the Lashley who he thought would still be alive. AKA the big one.
Some people drink it as a cocktail, but it really takes you out of it.
So he took my drinking twirine over there.
No, laudanum.
Oh, God.
I very rarely prescribe Pyrene recreationally. Rather non-recreationally.
In any case, I think the next thing I'll do is try to help her make her a new rune.
I mean, she said to
Okay.
take the whole bottle
If you're transcribing, that might be faster. And make sure to include
Halifax,
Halifax, because Halifax was learning from Desmond as well.
Take it.
Tonight I'll just start
wait.
with
She learned
teaching.
something new about her
Yeah.
condition in the meantime.
I'll just start
Wait,
teaching
there
her
is-
my
should give
motes.
I just tried to figure out.
Pain.
I wonder. I suppose I suppose the spell for understanding languages wouldn't work, would it?
Unlikely.
It's used for a variety of things.
I mean, that's a spell I know
It's also used
Stern
for,
knows.
A lot of people take it
We use it
recreationally.
to understand Infernal
A lot of
and
people take
Abyssal.
it for their mood
Comprehend
if
languages
they're
is a powerful
having,
spell,
if
but
they're having fevers.
If Desmond's script can be
remember how-
translated, maybe that would work.
Dystopian your home is, yes?
What do you mean?
I mean, we have the rune right here.
From where
We
Ren
do.
comes from, many
And
of the
again,
drugs
Desmond was
that are
teaching some
often
people at least.
used recreationally over there, or
Here,
even
this is the
perfectly fine.
this is our
They have levels
theoretical
of restriction.
unmodified one without the new
where
stuff.
I'm from.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, we had restrictions on opium. Like, as a doctor, I never really had much trouble getting access to it.
All in Desmond's script, I
Most
guess.
of it's,
Yeah.
Not that I know.
Opium is actually fairly easy to obtain. It's,
Okay.
it's an ingredient
Okay.
that I work with often.
There's
yeah,
one
the
more thing I
only
want to
issue
test.
with it is that there's,
This?
it's usually pretty caught up in trade wars because of the
Is it
dependencies that
possible
people
that
form with it being
actually,
particularly bad.
before all this stuff
It's-
happened,
it's
when
a
Desmond was
politically charged
around,
drug, but at the
that
end of the day, it's just medicine.
she got a rune from him?
I don't think the people who try and like
'Cause this is the
regulate
unmodified
the
one,
trade of
right?
opium
We did-
really have much ground to stand on. But
Is it
what do
possible
I-
there was one?
They're just trying to sound important in a broken
Wait, no,
world.
I remember something. Hold on.
Hence the stuff.
Give me a minute. I need
Is
to
there something else you want
scratch through my memories.
earlier?
There's something important I'm forgetting from when I was.
What have you been?
was
Nothing
Ashley's
important.
room.
Just
In Ashley's rooms. Something about Soulcraft. Wait.
How have you been? dummy.
Okay,
I'm
then.
your friend. Yeah, but
Great.
come on. You can at least tell me what happened, right?
That thing's gonna be there forever.
Is it really that bad that they can't?
Hey,
I wish I could have
I'm
prevented
not
this.
sure how much they told you.
Prevented which
I'm
one?
not sure if they want. I don't want
All
you
of
to have
this.
more stress
If I just paid more attention to Desmond.
Well, they told me that you stood up for me. That
Hindsight is something that is registered as 20 out of 20
you listened to me.
for both eyes.
If
I
I
know.
had
I was-
listened to
I
my
was so
gut
scared
and put a
in
sword
the
between
forest.
his ribs,
That I wasn't gonna see you again, and
we'd all be in a better situation.
Regret.
you're the
Regrets,
You're one of the
hindsight,
smartest
however you wish
people
to
I know,
view it,
so
however the
one
source
of the
is
most
from.
capable and
At
the
the end of the
most
day,
understanding, really complicated
the past cannot be
situations, and
changed.
I'm glad I could trust you with this.
Both of
You
you,
simply have to
Really?
yeah. If both of you are paying attention to Tawny, the light in her hair has grown to cover half of her hair, and the tips of where what was glowing are starting to turn silver.
Hey, look. You did your
At the end of the day, we
right?
can only see
Sure,
what we
maybe
can
things
achieve
slipped
in the
away then,
present,
but
and hopefully improve things in the future before it becomes
if you
our
somehow
present.
dealt with that, then she doesn't have any other legs to stand on. If you could just grab her somewhere, maybe in the Everwilds. I go there a lot. I'm sure she has reasons to go there too.
We can only do so much in regards to altering what could have been,
Alright.
My dad made these.
and even
Supposed to be a
what should have.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to talk to Lashley after she's done
Well, I
there.
mean, the kidnapping.
Want me to carry you?
Well, yeah, obviously
In a
don't
moment.
kill her because I need her body. But like, yeah,
It's
kidnapping's
alright
kind of the whole
outside.
game.
I need to check what they're
She's
doing.
obviously not gonna go down
I'll be
because
right
she's
back.
working with Desmond, right?
Absolutely
makes sense.
not.
Huh?
They're not working.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yes, they
I
are.
have definitive
There's
proof.
something I'm trying. I suppose Ram, I can talk to you about this. There's something
Yeah?
really important I'm trying to remember.
Desmond bitch slapped her halfway across a room. Traded my
What seems to be
injuries
the problem?
myself.
Oh,
Desmond had no. Desmond also, in
Children
a
are
fight,
not
held
flexible.
back
You know
every
how they
single
are.
person in the room, including Big Leslie.
It doesn't make
it's
sense.
a sore topic, but there's something that.
He didn't
Oh.
need help killing Nemesis.
And the child was away.
He didn't need any help.
There's.
Why would he risk having a co-conspirator? There's no point.
Well, to be fair, I was. God, I don't want to think. I don't like
I don't think either of you are working with Desmond.
Narcissus. Narcissus was one of my best friends.
He's important to me as well. He's the reason I'm still here. In the rift.
And I.
And you.
If I'd been there, I could have done something.
No.
I figured this was gonna happen.
As
I'm
somebody
quite-
who was there. He had his balls
You were-
afterwards.
Or at the
You were at the
very
operation.
least, a variation of
At the end of it,
I wasn't the one.
Alright,
So
Tanya.
you saw.
the copy.
I was
You saw
right in
her.
front of him.
Memory can't be deceived anymore.
I was right in front of Desmond when he pulled an officer's hard.
That's when the benefits of no longer having the jest.
that's what I was
What
told
is-
as well. Did what you
Strange way to kill someone. God! God!
He did. That's not how he killed Nemesis.
Then he snapped his neck.
He crushed Nemesis by the neck.
No, God damn it.
Oh, the neck.
So she didn't think that was me.
I understand. We all need to be informed, though.
She didn't think that was me. Oh, no, that wasn't me.
What's
That
going
wasn't
on?
me. Oh, God,
Of course
I
it
wish
wasn't
I could
you.
just say one last thing. I just want to talk to
Nice
him.
cookie.
I wish I could talk to him. Is it possible? Is all your magic capable of doing that, please?
There is a
Please.
spell. We're on.
No. It's very, unless you're talking about high-level necromancy, which you need
I'm
license
speaking of
and
the spell.
Is it
everything.
possible?
Speak with.
What?
But.
That's only for
possible?
answers. You can
But.
not
it is
lecture me on
uns-
magic.
Please,
It-
it's possible.
It's a wild shot. Less than 1%. Less than.
Given the fact,
I'll try it. What do I need to do?
Najee,
I have no
listen to
fucking
me.
idea. I know the
Najee,
spell
listen to me.
exists. That's it.
You know, do you?
Given the fact,
Dad. No. No.
given the state of his body, and
It
the fact
would likely
of,
fail.
and given the
Why
fact
would
that
you? Why stay?
his body, along with it being a low-level spell that is only used to get answers, and nothing else, you will not be able to talk to him. It's more like you can ask him questions.
Shh. Is there any way
Unless
to
you're
at least
talk-
send a message? Even if
unless
it's
you're
one way.
unless you're talking about high-level necromancy, which
Then so what?
I
We're
don't
supposed to be
know.
getting favors from Charon anyway.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure he could
I
help.
don't know. I don't know anyone.
Keep an eye out for any necromancers.
Necromancer.
I would.
They're not common unless they need licenses, and
Indeed.
it's
We
like
were
a whole system that Charon runs and everything.
Lord Califax
We can get to
explained it,
Charon.
and we hated calling before. What the hell's this realm is so much different than my own.
Honey,
The fact
can you
that I
take me
recognize
over?
people by their names and not their titles. Oh, what's up?
Could you bring me over? Ba-doop,
Thank you.
ba-doop.
I'm so sorry.
Alright. Actually,
Yeah?
we don't have too much more time tonight, but I would like to talk about next steps. Whatever we do, I'm pretty sure that we'll probably have to use the soul runes to transfer your soul.
Right.
And
That's the idea.
and I don't think that rune that you showed me before will work.
I have
Why not?
a spell for
A spell?
transferring souls to objects, but I'd have to properly research it and such. I never used it. It's more like
I
have it. Though mixing magic into this might not be the best idea. I just wanted to bring it up.
I know.
I'll write it down. Okay? Sure. You're smart. You're super smart. You're one of the smartest people I know.
I'm not
You're one
in
of
any
no,
condition to
moreover,
help.
but you're one of the wisest people I know too. Sure, please don't undersell yourself. You don't have to help. You should rest, and we can handle it, I'm sure, but please don't undersell yourself, okay? You're wonderful.
I just
Genuinely.
understand of a single problem. 2 people died in front of me.
That's not your fault. It's mine. I let Desmond get too close, and I wasn't able to stop him because he replaced me before I could.
Alright. Naturally.
I know.
Please,
Kiki.
please believe me. I've been trying very hard to help you. Tonight, I will spend some time to teach you my motes. What I would like you to do is, we're gonna have to find some way to transcribe Desmond's runes into my script.
Why do you know so much about this anyway? Like, you haven't answered that. Have you been... You weren't involved at any of Desmond's, the times that he was there, at least when I was around.
What I've been doing a lot of research because I've had to look into Desmond. I've been looking through the entirety of Nefsis's notes for the Gold Coast. I've talked...
Don't say that, 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 remember?
I understand, Sorry. I've been looking through Nefsis's notes. I've talked to Ripley. I've talked a little bit to Halifax. And I've gotten some notes from the bigger one about the Soulcraft as well.
You probably shouldn't trust those, you know that, right?
Most of what I figured out isn't because of that anyways.
Okay, that's good.
But I've been spending a lot of time figuring this out.
Are you going, Stern?
What I would like.
I'm just standing up and not fall asleep. I'm not in a place where I should be where I should fall asleep.
Okay.
I want to get another session like that.
Smart. Hey. If you see the Big Me's medical supplies, mix some cocaine into the bottle with the lukewarm.
I appreciate that, but I'm not one for making meditative problems. This whole thing here is kind of a mix of something invading my mind and a plague. That's as much as I've figured out so far. It's not something natural.
At the very least, the symptoms can be managed. Laudanum and cocaine. Okay?
So far,
That's my recommendation.
So far, we've
Don't do drugs.
able to
Please, dear God, don't do there shouldn't even be any kids here anyways. Just don't do drugs, guys.
Getting good sleep is really important for your health.
Meditation also helps if you're dealing with nightmares. Attempting to meditate before you sleep.
I'm so tired that I fall asleep during meditation, probably.
I wonder if Ripley has some extra info they're not telling me.
Still.
There's
Sorry, this is
something
just...
latched onto my mind that is not even magical.
Do you trust Ripley, Leslie?
I do.
Very well.
I would prefer that you don't get Ripley. As you know, the fewer people who know about this, the better. And I do care about Ripley too.
I will just confer to Ripley about the runes.
Okay.
Many people know about this anyways.
Sure. Thank you for being the only sane magi in existence.
Yeah?
I respect you a lot for that. Most people lose it. Even without magic, when they have that much power. I thank you for being responsible.
I put a hole through someone's
Kiki,
hand.
a magi.
That is not something the same person should do.
Some people may not call me sane anyways.
I'm not sure if I did.
A lot of people do incredibly drastic things. I trust you. Stern, please, before you go, I believe in you, okay? Please. So believe in yourself a bit. You did the right thing, I'm sure of it. It was good to see you.
You too.
If you ever want to swing by, if there's anything I can help with, I'm right here, okay?
Next.
Love you. Not in a weird way, but I do.
Platonic. I get it.
Yeah, right.
Next steps after
Please be
tonight.
safe.
Ripley and Halifax. I should probably talk to the bigger one as well.
Laz, if need be, I'll prepare a space within your own home, in case we need to move you.
Thank you.
Not many people
Right
can
now-
approach my house.
I have a safe spot in case shit goes down here.
But having
but
access
if
to
that fails,
my personal alchemical lab might be.
Maybe.
And access to the Glass City in general.
I'm nervous that going there while the Tower of Purgation is on hunt might lead to some.
Here, I'm gonna check in with the others before we turn in for tonight.
Maybe in short bursts. Okay, Kiki, is there anything else I can do? I appreciate you helping. Sorry, I shouldn't ask about this. Have you seen my cat?
I'm afraid I've never seen your cat before.
She's green, about this tall, big orange eyes, really soft and fluffy, loves to eat, loves to play. Very free spirit. She comes in through my window at the Glass City. Or at least she used to.
That sounds
I
like a
don't know where
typical
she is
cat.
anymore. She's so sweet.
Green.
I was wondering if you knew anything about this cat.
I don't think I've ever encountered Cat. Onyx might have, with him running around.
Okay.
I mean, I could.
Well, we'll continue searching.
Snap.
Thank you. I would really like to see the cat. I know that we're probably gonna make it through this. You guys are so smart, but I still want to see her a lot.
Don't. I really hate this. I hate this so much. Honestly, you're paying attention to her? Her hair is almost entirely silver at this point.
Bum, 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 bum.
Like, it looks like metallic silver.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that strong. The bigger me might be a little bit tricky, but she's only as good as the shit she carries. If you burn through her so much.
It wasn't going off.
They're headed out.
Team Sal.
Just maybe I can get some rest.
Alright, you two. Thank you for your help today.
Didn't really help.
Hey.
Just sat there listening.
No, you helped plenty.
You at least get to talk to her about what you wanted to.
I can't talk to her because she wanted to and wanted to check on me.
I can tell the talk soothed her
Well,
mind
first.
some.
Good.
More of a
I suppose I
courtesy
should
than
probably say
anything.
goodnight there. But... Well, thank you.
Go say bye to her before you leave.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be staying here tonight for at least some time.
The way it sounds and the way we've all discussed at this point, we all have general ideas on how to progress forward. Moreover, we have ideas on how to ensure you at least come out of this head high instead of head low, as you've been forced into so far.
The highest honor.
Look,
It really is.
To get-
so good to be your friends.
As I am so far off of the page
Hey, Flint.
as at this point humanly possible, I wish to share my information so at least people understand where I'm.
When we have time
First one.
tomorrow, I'll share you some.
But my best case scenario, this goes 100% perfectly. Find out everything is what's wrong, fix everything. We have you and your twin sister in bodies that aren't dying, and you two have had.
What
a
do you want
conversation.
her for? Punishment?
No,
It's not
no.
worth it.
This will
No.
be a slower process, Tawny.
That's not gonna happen.
Understood. Understood.
Just the only reason you should take care of her is for her body, okay? I don't
That
know
is
why you're
part of the
sympathizing
reason.
so much with somebody who helped Desmond get close enough to Nepsis to kill them and didn't help when push came to shove.
They did.
Okay?
Before
There is something on that regarding a theory I've not been able to confirm because, well, the other actually wasn't very chatty with me. We need to know, and I'm sure one of you can do this, we need to know when the other actually got the black card from Desmond, if that was before or after the surgery. Because that card activates when someone feels they're in danger. It did not activate...
Exactly!
Yes, you get it. It did not activate during the surgery, which means something
They got it after.
It's during
The
that surgery.
The
we
only
know for
time,
simple as that.
the
Do we
only
know for
time
sure?
I've seen Desmond hand anything to Lazuli at all was when I was collapsed in the doorway of that room. Everybody was dropped, and Desmond dropped a letter onto Lazuli, and she threatened to kill him as he walked through a fucking doorway.
Do you really think
And then
that
How-
everyone else threatened to kill him
Lashley
too.
would Lashley really take something that Desmond gave her after that? Why
Uh,
did
To my knowledge, watching that letter, she locked it up in a box. She never opened it.
Guys,
no, she
guys,
the Lashley
Child.
had a card.
please calm down.
Sorry. Trying to
Apologies.
Tony.
Sorry, Red.
The
You're
Lashley, I'm just gonna say
As
this.
much as we can discuss about this, let's also remember that we have a third party here.
Indeed.
And
Unless we
I'm not
forget
gonna
as
say
well,
anything.
we are in the home of said third party. So,
Yeah.
let's
I
not
feel
get
like we
too
should
loud.
continue this conversation later.
Yes, and elsewhere.
Very well. So yeah.
This
Lashley,
grown-up
you know,
talk.
I'm heading off. So
I'll discuss this more with you guys later.
Indeed.
Sorry if we scared
It
you.
seems like I have another long night, though.
I
Lashley,
just
I'm
want to
off.
protect
Let me
my
know if you
friends.
We're
need.
having
Let me know if you
You
need.
carry me
anything.
to that table?
Thank you.
a bit of disagreements in regards to how to treat little Lazuli here.
Uh,
But, no worries.
There you go.
Thank you.
Should
Okay.
Please,
I need to
you're
finish.
the only one that's going to
Well,
listen.
I guess I don't have a lot to write you about right now, huh? But
I need to share
Well,
with at least
you
someone.
can let me know updates on your symptoms, and you can let me know if you
It's
need
something
more
personal.
stuff, because-
Of course.
sounds good. I'll bring you a hand with the stuff I can be. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you.
My realm's customs are much different than this one's.
One more time.
My realm's customs are much different than this one's.
Of course.
Everybody in my realm has a title. Everyone.
Keep at it.
Even children. Every child has the title child. Most people will not refer to each other by name, but by title. When I am home, I am not Tawny, I am Seeker. Or Seeker Tawny.
Regardless of
That's-
title, regardless of what our positions are meant to be, at the end of the day, we have to accept this one thing. We can't get every answer to every small
That's-
thing in regards to this topic, or let alone everything present.
One moment,
This is
Remy.
we're not, different conversation. Entirely.
Good.
I am, the only people that would refer to each other by name are people who are exceptionally close.
I see.
Not even my lord and lady refer to each other by name. Rarely. To be fair,
so this
I
must be
think
a
I've-
culture shock to you.
Indeed, it's something I've been struggling with this entire time. I've been
Would you like
keeping up, but it feels wrong.
Would you like me to refer to you as Seeker?
It would help.
Then it will be done.
But Seeker, friends, any of those work. Anyone can give anyone else a title. Just can't give yourself a title.
I see.
Like I have. Sumbling Blade is not. I don't think I've ever told you that one. But it's not a proper title. I gave it to myself. It's a cover. So. Nor is Tawny. I trust you. For full title, I am not. Seeker is correct, but Tawny is not.
I see.
My proper title is Silver Cat Silica.
Silver Cat Silica?
Indeed. At this point, her entire hair, like all of the glow has completely encapsulated her hair. Her hair looks like metallic silver.
More.
It's because I get like this when my emotions are high. It was meant as an insult, but I like it. So I kept the title. I would request you don't share my actual name. But this has been tough on me, and my emotions have worn thin.
I understand.
Everything's just wrong. I can't. I've been entirely useless tonight. Entirely. There's nothing that I did that Lasley couldn't have told you himself. There's nothing that I did tonight that was of any use. And I, above all else, hate being useless. So if there's anything I could do, anything that...
Well,
Please, tell me.
like I said, I've been thinking about how we could possibly get a cadaver, but not a cadaver.
I'll look into homunculi.
Whatever we do, yeah, it needs to be able to support her.
Again, we need to buy time either temporarily or permanently.
Yeah, we should. We have the option of a homunculi. Remy also suggested something of her nature as well.
I want to understand this hatred that people have. I'm a seeker. I'm a spy. There has been no ill intent from Larger Leslie at all. There has been no change that I can detect.
As far as I know, I'm pretty sure both of them started with the same soul runes.
they're the same person. Just
Yeah.
have experienced the last 5 days differently.
Yeah. Oh, can you look for her cat? That would be a lot of help.
She holds a hand out. Black energy gathers into a gemstone and into onyx. I'll have him look.
If I understand correctly, the cat stayed with her in the Glass City. So they're either there or Lajali's new residence.
Look, have you seen any green cats with orange eyes? The tail points at you. Other than them. They nod. 'Cause I didn't roll for myself. I rolled for the carbuncle. For that thing. Okay, when we get back to the Glass City, lead the way. He has an idea.
Alright.
He spotted something.
Okay. Remy.
If you're wanting me to keep secret what I overheard, I'm planning to.
But
What I'll be doing tonight is helping Lajali with a new soul rune, one that uses something entirely different from Desmond's.
Small or large?
Small.
Good.
And I'll be
Don't think the large one trusts any of us currently.
they trust me.
And I'll start by teaching her my motes, which I have no clue why she... Whatever. I'll be teaching her my motes. It's a bit of...
You okay?
Cookie just moved. It was standing up and dancing.
Apparently,
you don't happen to have a ghost problem here, do you?
Manipulated the cookie. Stood up and danced, apparently.
What's with the grapes?
Oh, they're good.
Look nice.
We do.
You... really?
They're harmless.
Oh. They're just trying to get a scare out of you.
I played the whole guys then.
Grim holds his eye.
I saw
Dead
you.
man's eye, remember? Listen, I know we don't get many guests, but could you not scare them off, please? Thank you.
Isaac.
Oh,
Nope.
God. She is caught.
Oh, hey, where did you get these? Listen, these are very expensive grapes.
Thank you, sir. Sorry.
Gently
What's
sit
wrong?
down.
What was Mom saying again?
Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry.
Beef,
That hasn't
cheese,
happened to me
sausage, and
before.
crackers, whatever order, whatever form, helps ease the mind. Let's see.
Oh.
Cheese, beef, jerky,
Oh, my gosh.
nuts.
Little
Don't have
Lazarus would see
crackers.
on Tawny's head
You have some bread.
her carbuncle familiar. That she has never seen before.
Actually, how did Brom do it again?
I don't think I showed you yet.
Put one of the breads on the bottom. Take the meat, cheese, and the
She sets down
sausage.
what looks to be a very fat
Then you
box cat.
actually wait. No, there's something else. Sauces of some kind.
Hi. It's nice to meet you,
Okay.
Alex.
just
Carbuncles
use
are
the
incredibly
bit over
magical
there.
creatures.
That sounds mildly dangerous, but I'm sure you've got it under control as an expert cryptozoologist.
As long as
Take a small
no
piece
decay
of wood
magic
to
comes
hold
near
it
him.
together. There we go.
Right.
At least that's what the tower told me. Set.
Scraplets by here. Scraplets by here. Some level of nourishment usually helps to keep the mind calm. Something called sandwich, I think Brom called it.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Yeah?
Please don't make me regret this, but before I do this, I'm gonna consult your doctor. Is she allowed to drink at the moment?
I would highly advise against it.
I'm a doctor too. I can confirm it's okay.
Against it, but is the answer yes or no?
It won't kill her, is the answer that I will give.
He places down a thimble that has the firewater whiskey that Crimron keeps behind his painting.
Oh. This is wonderful. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I have the best friends in the world. I love you guys so much.
Booze and sandwich.
How am I ever going to handle two
That
of
sounds
you?
like Brom's dinner.
I'm not gonna say I don't keep drinks around here, but I keep that there just for special occasions and emergencies.
I'm just thought of a stupid idea.
Drinking's great, Crim. But when we're the same size again, let's go out for something fancy.
Well, at least Rem now has an idea of what to actually. Well, I guess Rem now has ideas for like actual set meals to can potentially make.
I will.
Thank
As
you.
soon as I get home, I'll start preparing a space. I feel too many people know about this location and know about you.
This place should be relatively safe.
I trust everyone here, pretty implicitly.
At
The
the
thing
end
is,
of the
I
day,
don't.
at the end of the day, this is still Crimron's home.
Indeed.
And regardless of what anyone else says, Crimron is perfectly justified in what he does on his land.
I understand completely. It's not
Well,
that I
I've
don't
always-
trust Kremron. I don't trust Red. I'll lay that out.
What are you
plain.
talking about? Red is the one person who's done more to help me than anyone else. Well, other than Crimron, of course.
From the information that I have, and the experiences I've had with Red, I just don't trust them.
Well, let me just put it this way. I've already told Lashley here. If anyone comes to my home with ill intentions, they have just stepped into the most dangerous place on the coin.
But I like having backup plans. So
And, Tony, Red is a little bit abrasive and slow to trust. But once you've earned that trust,
it's
they're ride or die.
it's
He's good
I'm
person,
just
so-
telling you to be left alone. I'm gonna go see my son before I bring him to bed.
Of course.
Alright,
We'll
see you in a little bit, Crim.
Bye then.
It's the purposely causing affinity explosions and getting my baby boyfriend thrown in the tower
Purposely
that causes my distrust.
causing. When was this?
Remember when people were shoving things into Mishka? And then it exploded inside of Mishka?
There was an infinity explosion inside of Mishka?
It is why Mishka's so hesitant to eat
If
magic
it's-
right now.
If it's the one I'm thinking of,
What happened?
which one is your boyfriend?
Rift. Rift took
Rift.
the fall
Ah.
for Red and Halifax.
Riff knew what he was doing.
I'm aware
And
Rift
as
knew
much
what
as-
he was doing. He sacrifices himself so others can, so his
Alright.
students will be fine.
Let's
Honey, listen
let's
to
not
me.
get into this.
I spoke to Red about that very incident, and they were going to try to sacrifice themselves for everybody else's sake who was involved. I didn't realize that it had anything to do with Mishka at the time. I was offering to hide them, and they refused everything. The only reason it wasn't Red in the tower is because Rift threw themselves in the way first.
I'm aware.
Do not give Red shit for this. They are
I'm
at
not.
the fucking fundamental core a good person.
I am not giving them
Please.
shit. It's just I have very little information on Red. And that was my very first experience, and it is coloring my view. Until I get
Red
more
has-
information, I cannot wash that die out.
Well, I am. Please leave. I don't want to deal with this right now.
Tanny.
I understand. I apologize.
Sorry, Leslie.
That's why
Bitch.
we take it outside. Not trying.
Ow.
We'll try to make this a relaxing study session.
I don't think there's any way to make it relaxing given what it's about, but we'll see.
I'll teach you what everything means, and this basically is my. This is basically my philosophy, and
Ow. Gods.
perhaps you can find some interest in it.
Let's get this shit sorted out. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you.
And
Scene?
scene.
Scene. Do-do. God, you guys were doing so good at improving her mood, and then Tani had to ruin it at the very end.
Unfortunate. Alright, let's do some of the voices.
Bye, voices. I hope you enjoyed the scene.
We're out of character. Okay.
Goodbye, voices. I wonder what instance Lex and Noah went to. They're probably doing more RP.
That took a little longer than I expected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This was not.
Not at all. Oh,
Did you have a good time?
The stress is getting to Tawny. She's
Yippee.
starting to snap.
Rem is realizing that perhaps current people that they should be collaborating with might not be the people that are going to see any one objective get done.